All rise.
Good day, court. You may be seated. Be seated, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, today we have an interesting case here, Your Honor.
We do?
Yes, Your Honor. Today we are in case 456 of 2021, which is a case of kidnapping, Your Honor. Mrs. Hannah Saleh here is accusing Steve Mwendo here for kidnapping on the night of 21st, 2020, as she was hurried going home to beat the curfew, nationwide curfew of 10 p.m. due to this COVID-19 situation in the country. She alleges that this Steve used a drug to make her unconscious before carrying her to his house. Hannah says she was at Steve's house for some 3 days before Steve was captured, as he made to take the ransom money worth 300,000 Kenyan shillings from Hannah's brother, Mr. Mwaneki, who is also our witness in this court. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Bailey. Mr. Steve,
Your Honor.
you find it funny. I can see you smiling. Do you know the magnitude of your charges? Anyway, we'll get there, right? You keep smiling, your goose will be cooked sooner than later. I don't think it's funny for you to be trying to make a living when others are crying the hardship with COVID. Yes, Miss Anna, kindly tell us about yourself before we get to court. What do you do?
Yes, Your Honor. My name is Hannah, and I'm a business working class lady. And currently, I'm trying to pursue my master's in business management.
Oh, okay. Interesting, yes. And do you know Steve by any way?
I don't think I've ever seen this man before.
Okay.
But
okay, good. And so, kindly then bring us to speed, understanding what, how you got to encounter him or how you met him. What's going on between you two?
okay, so Your Honor, as you know, the curfew hour has been extended. So I was in a rush to get to my place. And as I was about to beat that last corner to my home, this guy just grabbed me by my hands and pushed me to a corner. He later on...
Excuse me, when you say he grabbed you by your hands,
Yes.
did he approach you like he was saying hi, or he just grabbed you?
He just grabbed me, and he put this scented cloth or a handkerchief into my nose, and I lost conscious.
Lost conscious. Yes. So you didn't struggle or anything, you lost conscious?
Yeah, I didn't struggle. I later on woke up into his filthy house, so I did not struggle.
You didn't even know how long you had been there?
I think I was there for about a night because this guy asked me, how was your night, madam? Like, how was your night?
Oh, he even alikuwa mkuu wa habari za asubuhi.
Yeah.
Okay. That was courtesy of you. You kidnap and then you say good morning. That's so good of you. Uh-huh. Yes, and Leah?
Yeah, so, Your Honor, the man who tried to kidnap me is no other but this criminal.
Did he try or he really kidnapped you? Because I understand now you're talking, he held you at his place.
No, he kidnapped me and...
He kidnapped you?
Yes.
Okay.
And it is this monster whose head deserved to be chopped off.
Number one, you should not be calling me a monster because you're not sure if it's me who kidnapped you or not.
Your Honor.
Have you ever seen me before?
Of course, in your house.
Where did you see me?
In his filthy
But
house.
she's just said now that she's never met me before.
No.
How can you...
Order, Steve, just hold it. We still, I'm still cross-examining your witness here. So hold it for me. And please use a kind of a polite language. He's still a suspect. We haven't convicted him yet, and it's not for you to judge him.
He's not a suspect, Your Honor. He's the one.
Excuse me, Miss Anna. I just said he is a suspect.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Yeah, so mind your language. Let's work with the polite language until we find him to be what he will be, either guilty or until we release him. So
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes, tell us more about the situation and your time with him.
My time with him was awful. Like, he barely cooked any food, and the food he cooked was raw rice and a cup of of water. And actually, it was not only kidnapped, but also attempted murder.
Your Honor, I must say before this
starvation.
court that this woman is lying. Number one, she said before the court that she doesn't know me. She has not met me before. Number two, now she's saying that I gave her rice. Well, I must tell to this court that I don't cook in my house. That's a code in my house. I don't cook in my house.
No,
and
Your Honor, this guy
that
just said that I've never seen him before, but he is the
I
one.
don't cook in my house, but you say that I
Order,
don't.
don't scream at her. You have no right whatsoever.
Yes.
I didn't even give you permission to speak in the first place.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
So he says he doesn't cook. You didn't smell any gas, any paraffin in that house. He doesn't cook.
He cooked raw rice, and Your
How do you
Honor,
cook raw rice? Yeah, you cook raw rice to get
do
cooked.
it
that?
was
How do you
cooked,
do
but
that?
it was not cooked. It was
Oh, what
cooked.
are you saying? What are you telling the court? It was
Okay.
cooked and it was not cooked.
It was
What is
boiled rice that was not cooked.
Steve, it's the last time I'm telling you this. Please don't make
No,
me...
Your Honor, she's
Hey,
lying.
order.
Because she should
Who
be
did you
put
tell
behind
now?
bars
Who did you
for
say
telling a
not
lie
to?
to the court? That's
Order! Listen
sorry,
to
Your
me.
Honor.
When I say order, you listen. You
I'm
don't
sorry,
start
Your
telling
Honor.
me no. I'm not arguing with you. This is a direct order.
But she's
You
telling a
listen.
lie to the court.
Are you still arguing with me?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Okay, so this man gave me.
Excuse me. Can I just finish with you? Or can you learn your manners in this court? Lack or use of bad language or lack or ignoring my
Yes.
orders in this court will end you in big trouble. Please don't try that. Don't
I'm
go
sorry,
that
Your
way.
Honor.
Yes,
It's
when
only
I
that-
say order, you listen. You hold it right where you are.
It's only that I can't stand here and listen to her lies.
Excuse me.
You want to
Then
say I'm
you know
lying?
what? You won't stand here, but you will lie in jail for a long time if you try to go that way.
Tell him.
So you did better be careful.
And she
It's
better
about
tell
your
the
life here. If I were you, I'd be careful because it's not an easy case you're facing here. These are serious charges.
Okay, Your Honor.
You might go for a long period or even get hanged.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Look at
Be
the-
careful. This is a kidnapping case under stroke 2. And if you try to use any violence on her, as I'm trying to find out, man, you're in trouble. So please, be polite in this court.
Yes, Your Honor. This man indeed is a monster. Cool down, man.
Yeah.
Cool down.
Your Honor, the use of the words like monster describing people.
Well, I'm also starting to think you are one, so don't even go there. Yes, kindly tell us more.
So he only gave me a glass of water in the evening and some uncooked boiled rice to take for
And you say
breakfast.
you really think he cooked in his house. And as for you, let me hear you something from you for the first time.
Okay.
You say it's a code that you don't cook in your house.
Yes, Your
What
Honor.
code is that?
It's a rule in my house that there's no fire that should be lit in my house. So if she says
Is
that
it a cult or what kind of a rule is that?
whatever you call it, but that's how
It's
we
not
live in my
whatever I
house.
call it. I want to know from you. It's your house, it's your
It's a
rules.
rule. Everybody will set rules in his own her own
On
house.
what grounds
That's how I was raised.
that you don't cook?
Men don't cook.
Men don't cook, but they kidnap. That's how you eat. Okay. Well, we're getting there. It's okay. Steve, I got you. And I'll make sure you're a good state visitor for a long-time guest. Anyway, yes, tell me more. Tell us more about this.
About this guy. So, Your Honor, his house is like a pig shed. It's dirty. And I don't know which audacity he had to put me in that pig shed. Like me.
Yeah, maybe I should be, I'm more worried that he took you from your freedom in the streets and put you somewhere against your will, more than it was a filthy place. Any question to him? You wish to ask him anything?
Yeah, a lot of questions to him.
Okay, okay.
So, you monster, when you tried to, not tried, but when you kidnapped me, what were you wearing?
Now, what kind of a question is that?
Just
Number one,
answer the
I did
question.
not
Just answer the
kidnap.
question.
I did
she
not
has her
kidnap
own
her.
reason. I don't know where she's leading to, but just say.
Number one, I don't remember the day that she said that I kidnapped her. I don't know what I was wearing because I don't keep records of the clothes that I wear. Do you keep records of the clothes that you wear in a single day?
Of course, the day was 29th of March, 2021.
If I can't remember even the clothes that I put on yesterday, how can I remember
Your
the clothes
Honor,
that I
he
put
was
on
putting
29?
on a black trench coat, black trouser, and some black
That's
shoes.
an outright lie. I don't have a trench coat.
This guy even tried to put a knife on my neck.
Well, did he put on so he was all black?
Yeah, he was all black.
Well,
How is that?
I hope you're not in black makeup.
He himself is black.
I'm afraid everything is going black with you now.
No,
yes,
no.
but okay. You say you don't remember. Another question, please.
Okay, he also had a knife that he tried to put on my neck.
Knife?
Yes, you
say
had a knife.
If I don't cook in my house, how can I have a knife? I don't have even real.
How am I even
What
supposed
were
to?
I doing?
How am I
Then?
supposed to?
How did you find yourself in my house?
You're
in the
not
first
answering
place?
the question. She just said you had a
No,
knife.
Your Honor, I
and,
can't remember me having a knife because
You can't remember. Are you high on any drugs or something? Do you use substances?
I don't know.
You don't know whether you use substances?
I don't.
Okay, good for you. You don't even know yourself. Baby, if you mina mianga wewe, this need mental check-up. Oh, nafikiri msichana wako amekotea sana.
Ukweli kabisa. Huyu jamaa.
Anakaumanga wacha wewe ukute dume zenyewe kule ndio utajua.
Siwezi simama hapa nikisikiza uongo. I didn't kidnap her in
Sheria
the first place.
itakunyorosha kijana wangu usiogope.
Okay, so he's trying to say that he did not have the knife, right? You are
Okay,
trying
go
to
ahead. Ask more relevant questions concerning the case.
Because, Your Honor, that knife, the police have it, and it contains its fingerprints.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
How did you find yourself in my house, number one? Because if you're saying that I kidnapped you, you say that you are served rice, you are served with, I don't know, water. Do kidnappers serve people anything to eat? I wonder.
Tell us, you're the one that you are.
I don't know because I'm not a kidnapper.
You
Even-
are trying to murder me through starvation.
Why should I murder you?
I don't know.
Nini ningepata kutoka kwako? Nini naweza taka kutoka kwako nikukidnap?
Unataka
What do you have?
What are you trying to say?
Your Honor, I must say that unaona saizi COVID imepiga watu. And this is just a way of trying to solicit money from me.
I don't think
Your
so.
Honor,
If you need money
this
from me,
guy
just come
is
outside
trying-
and give you something.
Listen, you are trying to say that-
Don't come and
No,
give
listen.
lies to the
You are
court.
trying to
What
say
you
that
have?
I kidnapped myself, or I rather kidnapped you to get
So
money,
why
right?
should I kidnap you?
Hey.
Why should I kidnap you?
Yeah. Let me ask you. She's trying to ask you. Are you trying to tell this court that she forced herself into your house?
Yeah.
She did.
And-
Your Honor, I don't know. Me, I came with the police.
And found somebody in your
I
house.
found her in my house. I don't know doing what.
Hey,
Miracles don't cease.
Your Honor, I even have blisters of the chair, of the rope that he tied me on that chair. On my wrist. What do you have to say on that?
Steve, are you still arguing that you're a monster?
No, I'm not a monster. She's a liar. This daughter of Jezebel.
Yeah? And you say she just found you just found her in your house when you
When
returned
the
with
police picked me up, they told me to...
Where were you picked by the police?
I was just on my business, my daily business, my daily routine. Then I met the policemen. They take me up. They forced me into my house.
Okay, listen.
Opening my house, I found this lady in my house.
Listen
I don't
to
know
me.
if it's something that they had planted.
Listen to
They are
me.
planned
You were
something.
on my street on that day I was kidnapped, right?
Which street?
On my street where
Do you
I
have a
live.
street?
Where she lives about. Don't be that ignorant, Steve.
Not being English, she said a street.
Okay,
It
listen.
means
You
in
were
the
around
neighborhood.
that
Yeah, she
street.
said the neighborhood, not her street.
You may try to play
Your
ignorant,
Honor?
confuse the whole situation, but Steve,
I'm not confusing anything.
all you do, you provoking
She's
my
telling a lie to the
patience,
court.
and I
She
tell
should be
you,
put
I'm
behind
making
bars.
sorry.
Me
I'm making
won't stand
sorry.
here listening to lies and take it.
Well,
Okay.
you don't have to take it, but I'm taking it, and I'm the man who has the final word here. So please, if I were you, I'd be humble.
True.
May I continue?
Please do.
Please don't interrupt me, okay?
I will interrupt if you're speaking a lie. I won't
Okay.
stand here listening
Listen,
to a lie.
no, listen.
Steve, order. What about under my instructions, you don't interrupt? That's me tell you now.
Okay, so
Okay, Your Honor.
this guy supposedly to be in my neighborhood by the time I was kidnapped. It was 9:45.
And tell us more. So, by the way, let me just talk with you. I haven't finished my examination with you. I want to understand. And you said you are 2 blocks from your place when you got kidnapped.
Yeah, it's Your Honor.
And how far does he live from your place? Because I think from how you put it, is like you live on the high end and he lives like right.
And the slums, of course.
Well, I didn't want to say that, but since you say it, it's okay. So I wish to ask, how far is it?
I
Are you in
guess-
the same neighborhood?
I don't know because I live in an estate and he
She's
doesn't.
she's telling us
Steve,
that
Steve,
she doesn't know.
Steve, please.
Ndio bana.
She doesn't know. She's speaking.
If this was my junior days, this would have been on your head. But anyway, I'm more experienced now. Now, how far is it? When the police came and rescued you, maybe you could try to figure out, because I believe you are familiar with your surrounding. How far was it from the place of hostage to your place?
I guess it was like 25 minutes to where he lived.
25 minutes.
if you can try to have a kind of recollection, can you try to remember, did he have a car on the day of, did you think you ever felt like you were in a car being taken to the hostage place, or
Your
you don't
Honor,
know?
I can't answer that question
Because you
because I
can't
was
remember.
unconscious.
And how does he know it's 25 minutes? 25 minutes
No,
walk.
hey, Steve, I told you ignorance doesn't work.
25
Please.
minutes walk.
Listen.
Walk, drive.
Steve, okay, Steve.
How did she
Steve,
know that it's 25 minutes from where she lives?
Steve, let me school you a bit. She said when she was rescued by the police,
Yes.
after being unconscious and recovering and even eating your filthy rice, she think it was plus or minus 25 minutes from
Yes.
your place, wherever she was found, right, to her place.
Now, did she calculate from the time that she was rescued
That's
from
why
my
she
house?
said she's an educated.
No,
That's,
did you
that's an
calculate?
estimation.
How did you? Don't give us estimations.
Steve,
Give
I'm
us
getting
facts.
tired of you. I'll send you to jail.
We
without
need
listening
facts,
to
Your
you.
Honor. We need
no,
facts
that's
at this
the facts will come from you listening.
But
Not
she's
trying to
taking
argue
minutes.
everything from an
Did they take
ignorant
her from my
point.
place to her place calculating minutes?
Steve,
The
it
time that
will
they
come.
used.
You will get justice by reasoning, not trying to play ignorant.
True.
She
I'm not
says
playing
she
ignorant,
is
Your
an educated lady. She says she thinks from the time she boarded a car to go back to her place, she thinks it would
Did
have
she
taken.
board a car from my place?
It was an estimation.
No. Did you take a car from my place to your place
No.
and estimated the
listen.
time?
Just something out of the, totally away from this case. Steve, you're being held at the industrial remand station.
Yes.
That's where we got him from. That's where you came from.
Yeah.
Yes.
After they got you from your place.
Yes.
You came this morning with the police, did you?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and I think the security was right. So, about how long did it take you people? There was a bit of jam this morning, was there?
Yes.
And it took about how long to hear?
I didn't calculate time.
Oh, smart one. You really skipped that one, yeah? Anyway, good. You are smart when you want. And thank you. You outsmarted me there, but you won't outsmart me all the way. I'll get you. Anyway, yeah, madam. So you said it was about 25 minutes. That
Yeah,
means
I
this guy had a kind
estimated
of car or a way of transport, because I don't think he carried you all the way for.
Yeah, because he can't.
Okay.
You're so minute. You can. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Any further questions?
Do you own a car?
Is that relevant?
So how is that relevant to this?
It's relevant because I can know if he carried me through his car or he hired one.
Okay, me owning
Well,
a
it
car,
doesn't
you
matter.
did now.
He doesn't want to
doesn't
own it, so he
matter.
might.
Ni nini unajaribu kutuambia?
Wait. Please. Can you kindly read the orders of the court? What happens here when people become ignorant and abusive? Do you have...
This guy is
No,
wasting my
she's
time,
just
by
being
the way.
irrelevant. She's
Why are you
not-
wasting my time?
Order, listen.
Steve, thank you very much. Okay? Steve, housekeeping in this courtroom, honorable courtroom, and honorable judge here. I want you to listen very, very carefully. Okay, Steve?
Okay.
And cool down. Use of any abusive or provocative language or word is prohibited in the court session, and the judge is at his own will or her will to dismiss the court participant in care found in contrary to the court rules. Can I repeat again, or are you okay?
Understood.
So mind your language.
That means the judge should dismiss this case because she has already used very...
Why are you wasting
Are
my
you
time?
trying
I
to
should
play
be
the
in a
judge
meeting
now?
right now.
Are you the judge?
But you've just read that.
It's my prerogative for the judge, not the accused.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you
Thank
okay?
you.
Okay.
For the first time, you agree on something. Okay.
I hope he
Yes.
agrees on
So whether he has a car or not, we won't look at that. I think the relevance here is that he used some type of transport to get you wherever.
No, Your
so,
Honor.
which looks like he was working in cahoots with somebody. Or maybe he's a fairly big guy, he might have worked on his own. But anyway, yes, as the things that really hold water in this case, please do.
So,
Sorry,
do.
Your Honor.
I just think the case about whether he owns a car, the question was not
Relevant to this court.
on point.
This
Are you
guy is
trying
a
to do my
criminal.
talk?
Like I'm just enhancing, like catalyzing, making her understand better.
My friend, if I told you should really hold your brains together, you'll need a lot of explanation when your time is right.
Okay.
You don't rush on my lane. I'm happier just being free to ask and tell what I want to say.
Understood.
The question about whether he has a car, for me, doesn't hold water. So ask another question.
I have no further questions.
No further question. You have any question to the complainant? And please, let us be, look like people who know what we are up to and not just questions to challenge.
Madam, whatever you call yourself.
Madam Hannah,
We
for your
said no
information.
such language. Just call her madam and leave it at that, right?
Madam,
Hannah,
Anna,
yes?
have you ever met me before?
Yeah, in that filthy big shed.
So that's the first time you are getting in contact with me.
Of course.
So from then you just ruled in your mind that I kidnapped you.
Who else? There was no one else in the house.
Steve, we said let's have questions that make sense. How did she get herself there? She didn't take her.
I don't know personally because I went there with the police, as I said earlier. The police took me from the street,
Steve,
and when I got back to my house,
I understand.
that's why I want to ask how she
Are you
got to
arguing
my
with
house.
me?
I'm not arguing, Your Honor.
I really think this man is pushing me to the. I know I've seen this before. I've seen people like you before. Yes. You're pushing for me to think you have an insane case or something. I send you for mental checkup so that you might get a mild sentence.
She should book a date with a psychiatrist.
What are you trying to say?
I don't think she's mentally stable.
Steve, Your Honor, can I ask a question, please?
No, let me just ask
No, I just
more.
want to warn him first. I'm not arguing with you. When I start talking, kindly just hold it.
I have one more
If I were
question.
you, that's what I would do. You said you don't have questions.
No, she doesn't have.
No, I have one
That's
more
why I'm
question
saying
for
she
him.
should see a psychiatrist.
Both of you, you have no more questions. I did ask you. I did ask. Did I ask you or not? You said you don't have. It's over. You don't have questions.
Yes.
And you, Steve, I'm talking to you. When I start speaking, we don't go at par. You hold it. And I think you take it seriously. It's a warning.
Yes.
Kindly ask him whatever you wanted to ask him.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Steve, what kind of business you are doing or job?
I have various businesses.
Like?
First of all, I'm a professional, well-trained security officer who makes sure that premises and houses are put safe.
Okay.
Yes.
That means you are a watchman.
Of course.
I said a security personnel.
Okay. And other businesses you do?
I have various businesses.
Name them.
I have a cereal shop. Yes. Just one amongst others.
Okay.
I do various stuffs.
Well,
Like in Nairobi, huwezi kula kitu moja.
Ingine inaitwa COVID kidnapping.
Yeah.
Yenyewe season ni mbaya, I can understand.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor.
Na ndio baya kwake pia anataka kujaribu kutoa pesa kutoka kwangu.
Umemaliza naye?
Yeah, nimemaliza na yeye.
Okay, okay. Mr. Bailiff, I didn't understand where you are going with it, but everything, even the argument, makes a lot of sense to me because I like to understand more of the psychology and the kind of, you're a smart guy, but you play ignorant as a weapon. But it won't work today. So, Miss Anna, you had a witness, I understand.
Yes, I had. My brother, he's my witness.
He's your witness?
Yes.
Okay. Kindly, Mr. Bailiff, if you don't mind, can you bring forth the witness?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You bow down to the honor.
Yes, Salim, excuse me, can we proceed with the case?
Thank you. Take your stand. Your full name, please.
Can I say, we have a way of doing things in this court.
Yeah.
And Mr. Bailiff, you're also failing me. The witness goes through the other side, not from this side. Kindly exit and do it as a post.
Sorry.
We're not turning rules here. Looks like today is not a good day with the rules. One argues with me, one says she doesn't have questions, then later she has 100. The other one takes whichever side of the...
I'm sorry about that, Your Honor.
Okay, let's continue then.
Okay, your name, full names, please.
Salim Mwaniki.
Salim Moniki.
Yes.
Which religion? Christian or a Muslim?
Christian.
Okay, thank you.
Your name is Salim and you're a Christian.
Yes, Salim.
Okay.
We have
Just
even
a name.
artist called Salim Jr. So maybe they are relatives. Put your left hand here, then your right hand. Okay. Then repeat this once after me, okay?
Okay.
I, your names.
I, Salim Mwaniki,
I do swear
I do swear
that whatever I'll say in this court,
that whatever I'll say in this court,
it is truth.
it is truth,
Nothing but the truth.
nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Moneki,
Yes.
thank you for stepping up and forward to be a witness. Before I continue, you look at Mr. Steve here like he's familiar, you know him, or are you just disappointed and disgusted by him?
I'm very familiar with him, and I'm really,
Really?
disappointed in him. Steve.
Wait a minute. Your sister says that she never even saw him in her life.
Yeah.
And you say that you're familiar. Steve,
Yes.
you know him?
She was young, and
Steve, do you know him?
I don't remember.
Of
Oh,
course,
deny it.
of
You
course.
don't know.
I was expecting that. So no, I'm not surprised. Yes, please kindly continue. Explain to us how you could be knowing him and how you encountered him or you met him.
Steve, you who we fed you, brought you up, gave you everything. We took you like our very own, our family member.
You fed me. That's sarcastic,
Steve,
Your Honor.
Steve, order, Steve.
No,
Please,
Your Honor.
Order. Let him explain. He knows what he's saying. If he doesn't know, we'll find out.
Him
Let
feeding
him-
me. Just look at me and look at him. Who should be feeding
Oh,
me?
well, you are a
tiny,
little
we
overfed,
fed
but
you,
it's
of
okay.
course.
Let's listen to him. I think you're having a metabolism problem. That's you
Of
look overfed.
course.
But Musanu, kindly tell the court.
Your Honor,
How did
thank
you
you.
feed him, or how do you know him?
Exactly, how did you
said
feed
you
me?
remember him. Let him explain. Please don't harass the witness.
I find it hilarious.
Hilarious indeed. Your Honor, I know this guy. I know Steve Owi. I know him. He was a friend to one of our garden boy at home, and alikuwa anapenda kuja pale nyumbani. A friend to, call it kudoea, but he was a friend to this garden boy. So after some time, tukajuana, and we decided to, bring him in our house. So
And how come your sister doesn't recall all that?
she was young.
Yani, bro, you know this monster.
I know him.
Oh my God, this is hilarious.
She was young, so sidhani kama anaweza mkumbuka sana.
It's okay. Endelea. I'm noting all this. I got it.
Yeah, so all this time, until our parents died, tumekuwa pamoja na yeye. I remember there is a time I even gave him some little capital to go and start his business. I don't know, he lied. For now I know alinidanganya. He lied to me. Kumbe ulikuwa unaenda practice how to kidnap people.
Other people.
And beyond
Especially
all,
my sister.
Alikuwa na practice how to get back to you. Okay? And continue.
So, Your Honor, Hannah here is my sister. She's a business lady.
Okay.
She's helping me running the businesses that our father left.
Okay.
So that particular night, I got a phone call from a strange number. It was around at 1 a.m.
Yes.
So I could have, hear the distressed voice of my sister. Nilishtuka, nilikosa usingizi kabisa.
Sorry.
I couldn't sleep. So the kidnapper, now I know Steve Upper, he said to me, he wanted 500,000 shillings in 3 days. So by the third day, I had raised only 300,000 shillings. So I liaised with the police officers. So we agreed they were to remain at a distance during this collection of money. So the young man came, Steve himself, Steve-O, he came, collected the bag of money, and he went away. Then the police were sure it was him, so they quickly held him up. Yes.
Okay. Just my question to you. How long did it take before you contacted the police? Did you contact the police after you got the call, or did you contact the police at the time of dropping the ransom?
I contacted the police at the time when I was supposed to drop the ransom.
So as you looked for the money, the police were not informed. You had not involved the police
I
yet.
had not yet informed the police.
Because he had
I was
threatened he will kill
I
your
was not
sister.
really sure the kind of person I'm dealing with,
You can't say that because even as you called the police on him, as you dropped the ransom, I don't think you knew who you were dealing with.
I was trying to be careful. I didn't want my sister to be, to get hurt.
Very understandable.
So I was very careful with it.
Very understandable.
So that is when I decided to call the police.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Honor,
when did you recognize Steve?
During that time when he was collecting money,
When you saw him, you recognized this
I
man?
recognized him. I recognized
Or
him.
during his arrest, of which I know you went to the police station and maybe you met there, did you not tell him that Steve, remember me or anything?
I didn't want even to talk to him.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's understandable.
I could not believe it.
Yeah.
Then wewe unaweza nifanyia hivi.
Where?
Our family, we raised you.
You
We
raised
fed you.
Don't say that.
Wewe
you fed.
unaweza
Don't say
tufanyia
that you
hivi
raised
wewe.
because I don't know you in the first place.
Oh,
We've never met.
unijui Steve. Unaweza
We've
sema
never
unijui
met
nini?
before.
Huh?
Wewe kama uko na shida na mimi, sema uko na shida.
Wewe
If you're
unaweza kuwa na
planting
shida
something,
gani wewe,
if you're
maskini
planting
wewe? Unaweza
something
kuwa na
to
shida
get
gani
me,
wewe?
So
maybe
bro, I have a question. So this guy was trying to get money from our business, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
Wewe una
Jesus.
pesa gani wewe? Wewe una mimi
Sasa uko na
kutafute
pesa?
nini wewe?
Sasa wewe uko na pesa.
You know it, you have money, you know it.
Salim, order.
Come
Salim.
on bana.
Sasa
Acha hiyo mchezo wako.
ambapo yeye ni askari, yeye si askari kwako.
Askari
Angekuwa
gani?
askari
This a
wako,
conman,
tutakuwa
askari
tunamjua.
gani huyu?
Anasema yeye ni askari wa
Askari
chunga.
gani? Askari gani? He's just a
He said he's
watchman.
a watchman, yeah. You go into
Alikuwa
security.
anafanya tu kazi
He's
ndogo
not
ndogo, it's
just
not
a
a
watchman,
watchman.
he's into security. Let's respect. It's a job. He's eating from it now. Ni job. But so you know him and
I
you're
know
sure.
him. I know him. Hakuna
Your
kitu
Honor, if
anaweza
it were not for the
danganya.
respect that I have for this court, I could have taken this person.
Ah,
this
wewe unaweza fanya nini?
Because
Wewe unaweza fanya nini?
Mimi naweza mfanya
Wewe
mbaya.
anaongea nini wewe? Wewe unaweza fanya nini wewe? Acha
Steve,
Acha.
I'm not here.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Don't
Wewe ni nini wewe? Wewe unaweza fanya nini? Wewe unaweza fanya nini?
Testosterone tafadhali.
Okay, listen, I'm the kidnapped one.
Watu nakulisha alafu wewe tumbo yako kubwa mimi ndio tunakulisha.
Order.
Bro, calm down. I'm the kidnapped one here, okay?
If you
Sorry,
go on
I'm
like
sorry,
that, I'll
Your Honor.
dismiss this case. And if you go on like
Exactly,
that,
you should dismiss this case. There's no
and if
case
you go
here.
on like that, I'm gonna nail you for a long time. So you did observe some manners.
You want the case to be dismissed?
There's no case here. It should be dismissed.
There is a case. You're a kidnapper.
You people are planning
Wewe ni
something
mwizi
on me.
wewe.
You think
Can
you,
I
this
can I lead this case or this court?
No,
Because
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I need justice.
no, you don't want me to lead this court.
I don't want you to leave this case.
Not leave, lead.
Oh, yeah, lead the case. but
Yeah,
not
because now it looks like we got new sheriffs in town. They've taken over. They want to even prove who's bigger or
Bro,
better
calm
than
down.
the
I'm
other.
the
I'm
kidnapped
sorry
one
for
here.
that, Your Honor. I'm
Please,
sorry
this
for
is a
that.
court of law. Mngepigania huko nje. Si wasema ulipomwona kule nje huku muongeleshe.
Imagine
But
hakuniongelesha
Your Honor,
hapa
you should
kuja
not tell me
kuonyesha
that
nguvu
anaweza
zake.
nirarua.
Hauna
Who is
nguvu,
he?
unaweza
Who are
kufanya
you?
mbaya.
Wewe unaweza fanya
Wewe,
nani?
wewe,
Yake
Wewe
todogi
unaweza fanya
manga.
nani mbaya?
Wewe don't joke with
Wewe
me.
kwenda huko bana.
Steve,
Twende wapi? Look at this
usije
guy.
alikuwa
Kwenda
na
mahali unaenda.
wanaume wenzako wanakugoja jela. Mtaenda kufanyana
Hakuja hata hapa
mbaya.
saa hii si jela huyu. Huyu hapa.
Afande, please, peleka huyu mtu huko ndani afunzwe tabia.
Wewe ndio unajua
In
pale watu
front of
wapelekwa.
your honor. Nini
Wewe
ni
unajua pale
mbaya?
wapelekwa.
Nyamaza, please.
Wewe
And
pia
your
wewe pia hiyo
honor,
mdomo yako utakata.
Your honor,
Hiyo mdomo
listen,
pia
that
utakata
is
pia
enough
wewe.
reason that this
Please,
guy
Your honor.
anafaa pelekwe jela.
Steve.
Your
He
Honor,
has-
please.
Pana
Two
watu
mistakes.
wamecollaborate. Wametumwa na maadui zangu kunimaliza.
Ati nini?
They know that I'm a
Wewe una
successful
maadui
businessman
gani
in
wewe?
town. I'm the most successful businessman around.
Successful
So
businessman.
they just want
Watch
to bring
one
me
that
down.
you don't
You
want
can't
success.
bring me down.
Unaishi jaza mabati.
No, you can't just bring me down anyhow.
Tunaweza
Get it down.
kuibia nini
Don't
wewe?
joke.
Ah, hata wewe don't joke with me bwana.
Okay, so your honor, that is enough reason that this guy anafaa rot in jail. Like,
You see,
con
this is
man,
the descent.
kidnapping.
Number one, what they have, they are premeditated. They know very well that they want to put me behind bars for them to pull down my business.
No, you
That's
are
what
the
they
one
are
who took
collaborating.
money from us.
Did I take
Excuse
money
me,
from
Your
you?
Honor.
Do you have anything?
Thank God
Your
you
honor,
got
please.
arrested.
Do you have anything?
Hey,
Is that your
Jesus.
1 month wig?
What business do you have?
And you
Unaita
what do you have?
biashara.
What do you have?
Wacha niwaulize kwani
Our
mmekuja kupimana
father-
utajiri hapa?
Oh, Your Honor.
I'm just listening to the it's unbelievable.
No, it's unbelievable. You know,
Excuse me, Steve, just excuse me. Oh yes, what did you want to say?
No,
Okay,
Sina-
so,
You didn't
Your
know
Honor,
shouting, so I just gave you people time. I've
I
warned
wanted
you.
to tell him to shut up.
Your Honor, I have
How do you
something.
shut me up?
I have
Why
something
you
to
shut
say,
me
Your
up?
Honor.
Yes.
Your Honor, the way these people are arguing, it is evidently clear that they know each other very, very well.
But-
That's what I can say.
Well, Salim
Like,
said that
yes,
they know each
but
other.
the
He
way-
might try and lie to the court that he knows they know each other, but Salim is confirmed that.
Yes,
Yes,
because the way
and
he's
Your
arguing
Honor,
about the business,
can I say something
this guy knows the family very well.
Yes.
Just trying to deny to get an scapegoat here.
And Your Honor, such
Yes.
Kwani
rotten people.
biashara ilikuwa imejikua ukaona ufanye upate booster kutoka kwa Salim?
Biashara yangu itajikua. Me, I'm doing well and I don't regret it.
watchman nalipa 5K. Oh my God.
So wakati huu wote umekuwa tu ukiangalia pesa zetu, umekuwa
Nyinyi
ukizitamani,
mna pesa
unazimezea
gani?
mate. You
Wewe
know we
kwanza
have
una
money.
pesa.
We have money. I have money.
Which
Come on.
money do you have?
Unaweza niambia nini?
Wewe hakuna pesa uko nayo na nini?
Wanaume,
Order.
waulize, mlikuja kupimana nguvu mkaja kupimana
Your
pesa
Huyu jamaa
ama
analipiga
kutafuta
kifua hapa,
haki?
kuna
I'm
pesa,
sorry,
jamaa
Your
pesa
Honor, but I
gani?
cannot believe it.
You don't have
This is the
anything.
one who kidnapped my very own sister.
Imagine.
Why are you so bitter, Steve?
I'm not
He was
bitter.
like a family
I'm not
to
bitter.
us. He
I'm
was
not
like-
bitter.
you were like
this
a
guy
family
saying
to
that
us.
that he fed me. You no, just look clearly. Who can fed who? Who can fed who in this case? Your Honor.
Maybe your jeans are from Agolira.
Please, order. Remember, we are under oath and we have a language to observe. So,
Your Honor-
I don't know who can feed who, but the food of knowledge, I think none of you
Your
has
Honor, I
it because
think,
I'm warning you and
Shut
none of you.
up. Your Honor is
Hey, don't
speaking.
shut me up, please.
I will shut you up because you are irrelevant.
Hey, afande, please. Peleka huyu mtu ndani
Wewe
umfunze tabia,
nyamaza.
please.
Upeleka ndani mpaka saa ngapi?
Your
Shut
Honor.
up.
Steve, bado unaambia watu shut up, eh?
Imagine.
No, they don't have respect for your court, Your Honor, because they speak
You
as a
are
state.
the one who is being disrespectful.
Now you want to befriend me. You're defending me. Thank you. I have my belief, and
is
beyond
what
all, I have the
God
law of the land to defend my position.
This guy is cunning.
Your Honor.
He is.
Your Honor, I think such rotten people in the society should be just thrown
Witness pia
into
hata
a
wewe
deep
observe
dark
language
Oh,
yako.
observe your language, my
where
friend.
where you cannot come out. Wewe uhuru wako ni wa nini kama utakuwa unaenda unaua watu, unanyonga watu? You don't deserve
Nani
to
Your
live
pesa.
here.
umeuliwa?
Wewe unafaa uende
Number
ukae.
one, umeuliwa.
No, Steve, I understand
that
what
is
he's saying.
almost
Hiyo dawa
killing.
ingemdhuru
How do you
dada.
get
No, this is very wrong. Why is he accusing you of
But you
stealing?
threatened to cut off my neck.
No,
is my
shut up.
No, listen.
Why you
I
killing-
won't shut up.
Steve, everybody's shutting up now.
No. Anasema naua watu. Who was killed in this
Excuse me,
case?
do you have... Okay, order
I
now.
have a
Please,
question.
I've had enough of
He
your
should be
nonsense.
put behind
I've
bars.
had enough of your nonsense. Steve, do you have any question to...
Yeah, I have a question.
And please, you answer respectfully. Ask.
So, Steve, suppose tungekosa hiyo pesa. Okay, maybe atungeleta hiyo pesa. Sungemuua ama?
Yeah. He threatened to cut off my
No,
neck.
Muli-
Ungefanya nini?
Wait, excuse.
I
Hiyo
have to
kitu
support you.
kuuliza, it doesn't matter what you would have done.
Exactly.
Haikufanyika.
These people are irrelevant, Your Honor. Dismiss this case.
We don't work in justice and law. We don't work with imaginary things.
Exactly.
Like what would have been done. We work with what was done and
I'm
what we
sorry
have
for
in
that.
hand.
I'm sorry for that.
Any
Your
better
Honor.
question?
But it's just a murder.
Any better question?
Kidnapping
Do you have
is
a better
almost-
question to ask?
I think this guy
I'm
should be
afraid
here and I
no.
should be on the other side because he's so irrelevant.
Look at
This
him.
guy, I should be on
Wait,
the other side.
You're the one who
I
is...
should be accusing these people of wasting my time.
You're so irrelevant.
I'll sue you
You,
people.
your
I'm going to
boyfriend
sue
said
you.
this. Your
Oh,
Honor,
you want to
listen.
I'm
sue
going
me?
to sue
You
these
want to
people.
sue me?
Yes.
I'm going to sue these
Steve,
people.
Steve.
Oh, hold on.
They are wasting your precious time, Your Honor.
Allah.
These people are wasting your time.
I told you I've got here. Huyu nitamwambia tu akuja na pingu 10 ya kuvalisha. Wewe usijali.
Your Honor,
Be here. Your Honor, listen.
Can we
If
have order in
Hey,
this court?
silence,
Can we have
silence.
order in this court? I want to ask you, do you have another question or no question?
I don't think if I have a
Okay,
question.
now, with no sense of ignorance, please, I want to hear questions from you. And this is your moment to save yourself. You're already on the wall.
yeah, ask.
Kindly ask questions that will help you out.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Man,
I'm Mr. Salim. Don't call me Mr. Man.
whatever your name is, I'm not interested in
I told you to ask things that matter. That is nonsense. Can
It's
you
the
just
one
go
who's
straight
being
to the
irrelevant
question?
here.
You said you recognized me the first moment that you set your eyes on me. Did you?
Yeah, I recognize it was you.
You
Because
recognized me?
Yeah, I know you.
When was the last time you saw me, apart from the day that you claim to have seen me again?
I know it's been, I don't know, 2 to 3 years, but I can still remember you.
2 to 3
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Now, Your Honor, this guy said that the last time he saw me, the sister was very young to remember me. 2 to 3 years, Your Honor. And the way she is, I don't think
Maybe
2 to
he
3
saw-
years from now she was that young.
Maybe he
These
saw
people
you
are lying to the
there.
She
court.
was young. She was young.
No. 2 years, you can't remember somebody.
Well, maybe she had no reason to
Yeah.
know you. So I'm not taking...
If I was a regular visitor to their house, Your
Your
Honor.
question doesn't hold water. I understand what
But
you're trying to
Your
say,
Honor,
but just ask another question.
after
If I was
Unafaa
a regular
kukumbukwa
visitor
na
to the
nini?
house, Your Honor,
Maybe
she
he
should
could have bumped
recognized me
into
from
you.
God.
Maybe she was
bumped-
busy with schoolwork.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Maybe she was
But he
helping.
said I was a regular visitor.
Maybe she was
This is
helping
a
cook
busy
the food you are
mind,
being
not
fed
like
with.
you. Wewe unafaa kukumbukwa na
Okay,
nini?
what made you
Wewe
recognize me?
wewe.
Wewe umenikumbuka na nini?
What kind of a question is that?
Sibu na maswali kwa
What kind of a question is that? Really?
But Your Honor,
Ona unauliza nimekukumbuka.
umesema naweza kumbukwa na nini?
Steve, tafadhali uliza swali za kukuokoa, si za kishenzi.
Yes.
Hatulikumbuka na nini?
No, si ushenzi Your Honor. Amesema mimi naweza kumbukwa na nini? Amesema alinikumbuka. Yeye
Mimi
alinikumbuka na nini?
nakumbuka you used to stay at our house.
Unanikumbuka na nini?
Tumeishi karibia miaka kadhaa kwetu, umeishi.
So wewe ukiniona tu ulijua mimi ndio.
Ni wewe with your mandevu. I don't know.
Meaning the whole of your life hujaiona mtu wa mandevu tena ni mimi tu.
Steve, tulisema
Stop
uongee,
asking
uliza
irrelevant
vitu za maana.
question.
Kitu ili ya kukusaidia.
But Your Honor,
Steve, where are you please? Hata nafikiri ningekuwa napiga dua sahi, manake umeniudhi na this case is not going your way. Na uliza swali za maana, kitu ya kukuokoa.
Okay, one more question Your Honor. Saizi nikifungwa,
Of which unaenda kufungwa sasa, yes.
uko na nia gani na familia yangu?
Wewe unaweza kuwa na nia na maskini
Wait,
kama
wait,
nia
wait,
gani
wait,
sasa?
wait, wait,
No,
wait.
sorry.
That's a good
sorry
question.
to ask.
Wait.
Listen.
That's a good question. Steve, you have a family.
Yes, I have.
You married?
I'm not married.
Oh, you mean extended family.
Deadbeat father.
Or you are afraid what you will do with your brothers and sisters.
Sorry, I didn't get
We
that.
are asking about your family. So is it your brothers and sisters?
Yes, and my parents.
So what do they
okay.
have?
Those are my family.
Some people say my family, I really got war. You had a chance of getting out of them. So what are you planning to do with these brothers?
What are you planning?
I'm not
Because I'm the
planning to do
breadwinner of the
anything
family.
with him.
Oh, you're the breadwinner.
Exactly. So that's why I'm asking what is his
And
plan
you've
with my
been
family.
breadwinning by all those crime of kidnapping and stuff.
I don't kidnap. I do business and he knows.
Oh,
And
so
the
kidnapping
business
is
of war.
business. I see it.
It might be
Anyway.
business anyway. If the
Right,
fall
so-
goes well.
he has confessed it.
It's another unnecessary and not very clever question. What will you do with this family? I think even he doesn't need to know them.
Yeah, imagine.
He needs to know them because he's working really hard to see me behind bars.
Well, yeah, just as he worked hard to get his sister off her everyday life.
To gain
And
what
put
from
panic in
I don't
everybody's
know.
life. The police found you, who found her at your place. How she got there, you said you don't know.
Yes.
The way this guy planted the money on my way is the way they planted her in my house.
So I planted it.
You planted the money on my way because me I was leaving for home.
So you
So
want
when
to
on my
say-
way I
so
just
you
bumped
want
into a
to say my
briefcase.
brother
Me
had
collecting
me
the
up.
briefcase. Police are
So
on me.
if it was
Yeah.
a
When
planted
you go back
money,
home, they have
No,
planted
listen,
this
no.
woman.
You want to say my brother tied me up, okay?
I don't know who
No,
tied you up. Maybe you
he's
did
not,
it.
no, he's not his word here. He says that they planted money.
I'm losing my
him.
patience
Yeah,
over
so
here,
when they
okay?
planted
You
you-
lose your patience.
I'm losing my
You're
patience.
too late. Lose your patience. Lose your patience. She's losing
Order,
her
order,
patience.
there is order.
Your Honor, she's losing her patience.
I think I've come to a conclusion
We're
on this
getting you
case.
patience.
hey, don't talk to her like that. Stuff.
So what will you do?
Hey guys, it's what you'll do. As I said, please let's have some order. I've listened to all your nonsense, and I think it's time I have my judgment.
Usicheze na mimi.
Wewe
This
ni
court,
nani?
hey,
Huyu jamaa
do I
tishia
say order,
nani?
please? You will go to jail with him.
Your
You
Honor,
will
I
Go to jail first. I'll
go
follow
to
him
jail
there.
with him if you go on like
I
that.
wish I go to jail with him. I teach him a lesson.
No, you cannot go down.
This
with
guy.
me. Wewe huwezi enda chini.
Ameraba manga bwana.
Wewe
Look
unataka
at this guy.
unataka.
Your Honor, Steve,
Why?
kindly,
One.
kindly bow down and take a seat.
Are you done? Are you done?
Yes,
testifying?
I'm done, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Bailiff. Please,
Kindly bow.
the-
Hey. Bow.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Please. Please. Thank you.
So, my listening and my observation, Mr. Steve, you got a case to answer. However, Your case has a head. The police officer investigating your crime is not a part of the witness today. Which witnesses, don't make sounds when I'm speaking. Which witnesses the complainant case. However, all the testimony and evidence given in this court put you directly into the crime area. And I believe there was no plant of money by your way. And what a coincidence that you're the one who was to pass by and pick the money. The lady in the case, Miss Anna, was not planted in your house. And if she was planted, we believe you planted her.
Yes.
It can be coincidence that everything leads to your way. In this matter, I wish to hear from the police, their investigation and all their findings within you, whether you're involved in other crimes, any other previous crimes, and also their full involvement in the case. So for that reason, I order that you be held in industrial area prison and remand for a period of 3 months as the case is being investigated further, that I may have enough reason to put you where you deserve. Maybe back in the streets or under the mercy of the hanging man.
So you have a request?
So I'm making my judgment. You had all the time to scream. You had your time. Instead of you saving yourself, you are asking other things and showing your power in court. I'm not arguing with you. I'm delivering my final word. So 3 months in remand, and we'll see you in 3 months, and we'll have more evidence and concerning the matter from the police station, and if necessary, touchable exhibits. That's my way, that's my word, and this court is adjourned.
All rise.
I wish to have a cash pay.
Hey, Steve, in this case, the judge is final. You can appeal to the Court of Appeal. This way, please.
Kiachiliwa, I'll chop off your head.
Wewe uko na kichwa ngumu sana wewe bwana.
Nishike pole pole pia wewe.
Uko na kichwa ngumu sana. You're very,
Usiniando livo. Allah.